This is the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearcats, Rob Hipp.
Hey friends, a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Sam Houston Men's Basketball here on 101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer, joining you live from the Don Haskins Center in beautiful El Paso, Texas, on the campus of University of Texas, El Paso. We are set for a good one today as Sam Houston trying to get back into their winning ways after a tough 87-61 loss to Bradley last night. Today they will face the North Carolina Central Eagles. The Eagles lost 71-60 last night to UTEP. So we are here at the Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. A lot of great things happening around El Paso as the Sun Bowl coming up in football here in the next couple of weeks. And this is an event for basketball that's been going on 60 years, 80-plus years for football. A lot of great things happening. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jason Hooten as we talk more about this one. Tip-off coming up before too long. But for now, though, we'll send it back as we've got that interview with head coach Jason Hooten. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: ROTC, Sam's Limousine, Schlotzky's, Smoothie King, Stacy Roberts Realtor, Wiesner of Huntsville, and Stevenson Beer Distributing. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Rob Hipp here pregame with head coach Jason Hooten as we quickly look back. Coach, tough game yesterday versus Bradley. At one point they were up by 39. Your team had an opportunity to kind of come back on a little bit of a run, but just overpowering. Another night where the Bearcats struggled from the field, shooting 39% and 23% from three-point land. What'd you tell the guys after this one?
Well, I was disappointed, and, I thought our effort wasn't Sam Houston effort. I think there's times when you're maybe overmatched in some areas, but there's never an excuse for not competing at the level that we're expected to compete and to be tough and play hard. And this team that we played yesterday is really good. There's no question about it. They got a chance to win the Valley. But, at the end of the day, it's really about what we're able to do. I just think that we played up to what our capabilities are.
The tournament always you've been in a few of them, so good opportunity for your team to assess up where things are before in conference play. I know there's a lot to work on. What's maybe a big area right now that you feel that you guys have to improve on as you head into conference play?
Well, I think there's a lot of things. We've still got a pretty new team with each other. But I really think the biggest thing right now is just a level of consistency. There's nights when our defense is pretty good, and then we just don't make shots. And then there's nights when we've made a few shots and our defense hasn't been good. We just haven't put it all together yet. And, I'm hoping that tonight we can do that, with the game going and leading into conference play. But there are a lot of things that, I see that we can continue to improve on. I think the biggest thing is just a level of consistency and, and trying to find that leadership and that guy that's going to, be consistent on a daily basis in practice and be consistent in games and, have a voice that everybody's going to listen to. And, we're still searching for that. And, sometimes teams don't have any particular guy. It needs to come maybe from a mass of guys. And, it's right now we're just not getting that at all. And, again, I was just really disappointed with our outcome yesterday and just more than anything is our effort.
An opportunity to turn things around here this evening, facing North Carolina Central to wrap up this Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. Kind of your thoughts heading into this matchup today, Coach?
Well, I think for all the things that we've gone through, this is a really big game for us. If we can find a way to win tonight, it'll get us to 5-8. But more importantly, I think it just gives us a good taste in our mouth going into Christmas, and then knowing that our second season will start and everybody will be 0-0 up until that point, and then really there's no excuses from there. We've had a lot of things going on. We found out today, had a young man on our team that had a death in the family about an hour before the game yesterday. And, and those things sometimes, obviously those things are tough, and those things do have a lot to do with performance, and, and it takes a lot out of you, and it's, it's understandable. And we've just got to kind of move on from that, and we've just got to figure out a way to overcome some adversity, even though, adversity is what it is, and it's tough in life to have to do.
It's time for Coach Huden's Keys to the Game, presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate. Coach, I know a lot of times the same kind of flow that we're going through, but your keys to victory in this one today. Yeah,
this team they're very explosive. They're very athletic and talented, and we've got to do a great job of getting back and eliminating their easy baskets for sure. And then they run a million set plays, and we've got to do a great job of disrupting their plays. In a 24-hour period, there's no possible way you can go over everything they're going to do. So you just have to understand concepts and back screens and down screens and flare screens and cross screens and ball screens. And then, I think more importantly than anything, we just got to be us. We have to do what we do best. We have to have our identity. We got to go out and play with some swagger and some toughness. And then we got to handle adversity, up, down. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you got to have your best 40 minutes. And I think that's what we got to do tonight.
This Keys of the Game was brought to you by Emblem Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference where our clients are number one. Coach, wrapping up this Don Haskins Basketball Invitational, wanted to ask you kind of a bonus question. What's always been maybe one of the most favorite things that you enjoy about this tournament? The hosts are great from Sun Valley. We always have a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the number one reason that we've continued to come back here. The experience and the tradition and the legacies here and the things that the 1966 national championship team and to start segregation. There's just a lot of things about this that are amazing. But the bottom line is people. These people here in the Sun Bowl, and Bernie and Barry and, Tammy. It's just a million people. I can name them all. And they just, they just go bend over backwards for you and just take great care of you. And I'm so glad you got to come and experience that and be a part of that as well. I know it's been fun for you as well. But it's just a great tournament, and it really is. And I'd love to get out of here tonight with a win.
Looking forward to it tonight. Coach, as always, eat 'em up, Cats.
Eat 'em up, Cats.
This will wrap up our pregame with head coach Jason Huden. We'll have more analysis heading into this one from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp live from El Paso, Texas. Thanks for joining us for Sam Houston men's basketball here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Today it's Sam Houston battling North Carolina Central Eagles. As we'll quickly look back for North Carolina and UTEP. They held the lead 5 times during the matchup last night. The Miners put together a late charge to come away with a 71-60 win in the opening round of the Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational just yesterday here at the Don Haskins Center. North Carolina Central now 6-8, facing Sam Houston here this evening in the final round after the Bearcats fell to Bradley 87-61. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. The Eagles displayed the same explosive scoring they had in their last game against Delaware State as NCCU put together an 8-0 run to grab an early 16-9 lead over UTEP, who improved to 7 wins and 4 losses in the season. They did that in the first 7 minutes. The Miners eventually wrestled the lead back from the Eagles and took a 33-26 lead in the break. NCCU shot a blistering 62.5% from the field in the second half and 55% from behind the arc for the game. That's going to be something the Bearcats are going to have to contain here in this one this afternoon. The sophomore Justin Wright came 1 rebound shy of his first career double-double with 12 points and 9 boards, and he also tackled on 4 assists. Randy Miller Jr. put in a team-high 15 points and 5 boards, and Dontavius King followed with 13 points of his own. We are set for a good one here this afternoon as Sam Houston coming off that tough loss to Bradley in their game yesterday here at the Don Haskins. Bradley opened up on a 20-point lead to begin that second half to end Sam Houston an 87-61 loss at the Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational yesterday. Savion Flagg led the Bearcats with 16 points. Tristan Ipe had 10. Javon Grant and Javion May each chipped in 9 points in the loss. That win improved the Braves to 6-6. They led by 11 at halftime. At one point, they led by 39 in the second half. The Bearcats, though, not able to come back into this one. Here's your starting lineups tonight for the North Carolina Central Eagles under head coach Lavelle Moton. His 13th season at NCCU, also the alum from NCCU in 1996. They'll start things here with a 6'8", 212-pound senior forward out of Raleigh, North Carolina. It's number 2, Chris Monroe. A 6'7", 240-pound senior forward out of Greenville, South Carolina, number 4, Dontavius King. At guard, a 6'1", 200-pound sophomore out of Greenville, North Carolina, and the transfer from Farmville Central, it's number 5, Justin Wright. And at forward, a 6'2", 190-pound junior out of Lexington, Kentucky, Georgia Southern, number 21, Eric Boone. And last, but certainly not least, for the North Carolina Central Eagles, at guard, a 6'2", 182-pound graduate from Odenton, Maryland, and a transfer from Indiana State, number 44, Randy Miller Jr. So again, for the Eagles, it is Monroe, King, Wright, Boone, and Miller. And here is your Sam Houston Bearcats starting lineup for tonight.
Upper here, Tristan Ipe starting early, and the Bearcats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the 2-shot, the yes! There it is to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearcats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, call Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. He's saying, I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1, Savion Flagg.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ipe.
At guard, a 5'10", 165-pound junior from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 13, I'm Jaden Ray.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up, DeMarcus Lampley.
So once again, for your Sam Houston Bearcats, it is Flagg, Lampley, May, Ipe, and Ray. It's Sam Houston lines up at center court now. And we will get things underway as the opening tip is controlled by the Eagles. They'll move from left to right in their gray jerseys, the gray shorts, maroon numbers outlined in black, checkerboard across, and here is almost a slam to start things. The ball goes out of bounds, and a good effort by Sam Houston down the other way as Dontavius King almost slammed it home to get things started. So just underway here in El Paso. Bearcats in their orange jerseys, orange shorts, the triangles in gray and white with the Sammy the Head logo on either pant leg, the numbers in white outlined in gray with the Bearcat claw. And we've got a whistle and a foul here on the offensive side, and it's quickly going to go against Tristan Ipe. And you hate to see that right out of the gate as well, so the Bearcats not able to find offense early. Ipe with his first personal, the first team foul here to get things started for the Bearcats. We're 30 seconds into this one here. The backcourt is Eric Boone. Boone moves it from left to right. He is guarded by Jaden Ray. He has it on the left wing, passing down low off the left baseline, and a foul called here, probably going to go on Javion May, as glancing his way inside was the 6'2" senior guard Randy Miller Jr. He's also one of the leading scorers on this team, who averages 13 a game. And that initial foul, again, going against Sam Houston. So it's already 2 team fouls and free throws coming up here for Miller. He's a 74% free throw shooter. He'll bend his knees. Right-handed free throw shot on the way. This one pops out of the rim. No good. One more coming up here for Miller. Still no score as we're just over 30 seconds into this one. Miller stands on the right side. His maroon sneakers on, bends his knees, right-handed free throw shot. This one also no good, and Savion Flagg able to get it off the miss. Goes into the backcourt here to Jaden Ray. Ray will move it from right to left across the U of the UTEP logo at the timeline with the right-handed dribble over to the right wing. He'll find Javion May. Over the head pass goes to Savion Flagg, back over to Lampley, up top Ray. High screen Ipe. Ray inside the paint. He'll flip this one over to the corner as Lampley thought about a 3, down to 9 on the shot clock. As Jaden Ray has on the left wing, bounce pass over to Ipe at the top, back over to Lampley. Here's a corner 3, way too strong. The air conditioner turned on and blew it away from the rim. No score, 1 minute gone here as the Eagles have it for the 3rd time. Over on the right wing, it is Monroe. He'll float one up and good off the right side of the glass. So the early lead will go to the Eagles of North Carolina Central. They are leading 2-0, 18:40 to go here in the first half. As Jaden Ray will bring it across the timeline to the left wing with the left-handed dribble, scoops it down low over to Ipe. Ipe battling off the left side, puts up a shot, bounces in. That shot good for Tristan Ipe off the left side. We are tied at 2 apiece as Ipe getting into the action here for Sam Houston. The Eagles bringing it from left to right. Standing near center court is Eric Boone. He'll go over to the left wing to Miller. Miller quickly back over to Boone. Boone trying to work from the right elbow. He'll toss it way back up top. Straightaway 3, Miller. That one an air ball. Goes out of bounds. And Sam Houston will get it back here tied at 2 apiece. 18:10 to go. 2-2. We are tied here in El Paso. As Savion Flagg will inbound over to Jaden Ray. Ray slowly bringing it into the front court as he'll cross the UTEP logo at center court. Now over to the left side, near the left wing. He is guarded by Boone, working a left-handed dribble, picks up his dribble. Now the right-handed pass over to Javion May, working a right-handed dribble to the right wing, finds Lampley. Lampley with a left-handed dribble. He'll pass it from the free throw line over to Savion Flagg near that left baseline. Pass down to Javion May. This one knocked away, and it's a turnover. Good defense there. Miller got on it. And Miller wants to bring it from left to right. Inside the paint from the semicircle. He'll throw this one over. Almost dropped by Wright, but he's able to hold on to. And here's a right corner 3. This one off the front of the rim by Monroe, but an offensive rebound here for Justin Wright, the 6'1" sophomore guard. 2-2, 17:20 to go here in the first half. As Wright will go up top. The shot by Monroe is no good. And the rebound for Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer. Jaden Ray has it, moving from right to left at the top, and a travel by Jaden Ray. Another turnover by the Bearcats, and they have already turned it over here now 3 times to start this ball game. Again, that score 2-2 as we're almost 3 minutes away here in the Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. Inbounding is Monroe. He'll inbound in front of his own bench. Little bounce pass goes down low. Into the backcourt is Eric Boone, the junior guard. He is guarded by Ray. Left-handed dribble goes behind his back, now crosses center court. Standing on the U, the UTEP logo off the high screen from King to the right wing. Ball back up top over to Monroe to the left wing into the hands of Miller. Miller with a left-handed dribble. Still has it on the court, calling for a play from his teammates. Now he'll pass it from the left hand over to Wright. Right. Ipe stepping up on him on a double team. The pass goes down low and from the circle, and it's a travel here by Dontavius King. King had too much of a crown on that one, and he turned it over. Javon Grant for a moment looked like he was about to check in. Not sure there. Grant wasn't wearing a jersey. Dante Powers will check in for the first time this afternoon as Javion May will head over to the bench to our right side. Jaden Ray also heading over to the bench, and Damon Nicholas Jr. checking in as well for the first time here this early afternoon. Dante Powers has it into the front court with a right-handed dribble, swings it over to his left hand, back over to his right. Waiting on a play to develop, trying to set up on a high screen from Ipe. Powers from the left elbow, picks up his dribble, finds Lampley on the left wing. Right-handed bounce pass up top, back over to Ipe. Ipe, the chest pass, finds Savion Flagg. Yes! Buried it from downtown, raised the flag. Savion from the right wing. And the Bearcats have the first lead at 5-2 with 16:16 to go here in the first half. After the Bearcats shot just over 20% from three-point land, they're 1 for 1 to start this contest. 4 minutes gone, 5-2 as North Carolina Central trailing. They've got the ball on the left wing. Savion able to rip it away, but it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off a flag. It was good defense there, but it will go right back to North Carolina Central. We'll step aside and take a break on a media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Bearkats lead 5-2, 15:57 to go in the first half. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearcat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearcat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearcat Course in Huntsville.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bearcats on a 5-0 run to start this ball game in the last 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and they lead North Carolina Central 5-2 as we are 15:57 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. NCCU will inbound the basketball on the right side. Here's a floater from just inside the free throw line. That shot won't drop for Eric Boone. Nicholas will bring it into the front court on the near side. He'll find Dante Powers rotating back to the top of the three. Powers trying to fend off a defender. He'll find Nicholas on the right wing. Thought about a three. Now the pass goes down low to Ipe, battling on two. Savion Flagg straight away. Three-pointer. The shot rattles off. Ipe with the offensive board. The putback no good, but Ipe will go to the line shooting two. Good effort down there by Tristan Ipe, and he'll be rewarded for his efforts. And two free throws coming up here for Sam Houston's Tristan Ipe. Ipe, a 59% free throw shooter. And in that game versus Bradley, Ipe was 6 of 10 from the charity stripe. So he'll take him on the left side, bends his knees. The left-handed free throw rattles in and good. It's a good start for Sam Houston from the free throw line tonight. As substitution on the court, Cameron Butler will head into the ball game, and heading over to the bench is Dontavius King for North Carolina Central. One more free throw coming up for Ipe. Bearcats leading by 4 now, 6-2. As Ipe will take his time, a deep breath. He'll take 4 dribbles with his left hand, bends his knees. The left-handed free throw shot. This one rattles in and out. It was down in the cylinder and popped out as Kean Scroggins heads over to the scores table. He'll check in just a few moments. The Eagles have it back on the right side. Trying to slice and dice his way inside there was Justin Wright. He's fouled, and 2 free throws coming up for him. That foul is called on Savion Flagg. So Savion Flagg with his first personal. It is the 3rd team foul by the Bearcats. And again, free throws coming up here for Justin Wright, the 6'1" sophomore guard. He is a 76% free throw shooter. Played in 13 games, started 3 of them. 35 of 46 this season from the line. He'll spin the ball in his left hand. The right-handed free throw shot's on the way and bounces off the front of the rim, no good. So the Eagles will start this ball game 0 for 3 from the free throw line as Ipe will head over to the bench. He'll get a pat on the back from Coach Hooten, as well as assistant coaches standing up there. Coach Bailey and also Coach Mudge. One more free throw attempt coming up here for Wright. He missed the first one. The next one on its way. This one delivered at the bottom of the net. And that's the first make from the foul line for the Eagles. 1 of 4 now. They're trailing 6-3. 15:21 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half of play. As Powers will bring it in the front court from right to left. He'll find Kean Scroggins at the top. Swings the pass and the dribble down over to the left wing into the hands of Dante Powers. Powers trying to fend off Marquis. This one back over to Nicholas, and he turns it over from the right elbow. He's trying to force something through a needle down there, and a good defense on that play by Eric Boone. Marquis Maltzby is the one who's in the game. I said Marquis, that's his first name. The Eagles have it back on the right side. Right-handed pass from Monroe way out up top to right. Plenty of time here on the shot clock as the Bearcats double teaming right, trying to work. That'll leave a wide open shot here from the right corner, and that one is good for Marquis Maltzby. He's only a 29% three-point shooter, 10 of 34 entering this, but he's tied the ball game. We're at 6 apiece, 14:33 to go here in the first half. Dante Powers has it on the E of the UTEP logo near center court as he'll try to fend off Maltzby with the left hand. Now a pass from his right shoulder goes over to DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley hands it back off at the top to Dante Powers. Savion Flagg almost losing the handle. Down to 7 on the shot clock from the left wing. Swing down to Scroggins. He's got to look up. Down to 4. Scroggins from the left baseline. Good for Kean Scroggins. Beautiful move down low for Scroggins as he was able to work it there on the left baseline and drop it in. Kean Scroggins, by the way, a 49% from the field, 18 of 37, doing good work here. Back the other way, the Eagles almost losing the handle. A floater here from the left baseline is no good for Butler, and the ball ping-ponged around and finally goes into the hands of Sam Houston. I think we're going to have a foul here against Justin Wright. So that foul is on Justin Wright. That is his first personal, and the third team foul by North Carolina Central. 8-6 Bearcats holding on to a 2-point advantage, 13:45 to go on the Miller Time game clock here at the Don Haskins Center in beautiful El Paso, Texas. Savion Flagg will inbound way out on the right sideline in the back court. He'll go to Jaden Ray. Jaden will skip his way into the front court, left-handed dribble to the left wing. Bounce pass goes over up top to Powers, back over to Jaden Ray with the right-handed dribble. Over his right shoulder to Scroggins as he was slicing his way inside, not able to finish the shot. And the ball into the hands of Marquis Maltzby. Maltzby has it from the left elbow. He'll pick it up, back over to the right wing to Wright. Wright over the head pass. He'll find Miller. Miller drops this one off on the left wing over to Fennell. Nicholas Fennell checked in moments ago. Now driving inside Monroe, and an offensive foul by DeMarcus Lampley. Boy, actually was Jaden Ray down there. So a good job by Jaden Ray taking the offensive foul. And that foul there is the fourth personal against the Eagles. 13:13 to go here in the first half on the Miller Time game clock. Sam Houston leading by 2, 8-6, as Nicholas heading over back to the bench, and Javion May checking back in for the Cats. So it is May, Scroggins, and Powers in the front court. Now in the back court, Flagg and Jaden Ray. Ray will bring to the front court. He's got a lane as he turned on the Rockets and lost his handle. Oh, mama, what a play there is. Jaden Ray had a wide open lane, just lost his handle. I think he was a lot quicker than he figured that he was on that play. 8-6, Bearcats by 2, 13:06 to go. Here in the first, North Carolina Central Eagles trailing. Bringing it up front is Justin Wright. He'll cross over on the far side from left to right with the right-handed dribble. Jaden Ray puts his hand on a right hip of Wright. Wright trying to work off of a high screen from Monroe at the top. Back over to Miller. Miller calling for Fennell to go baseline. Miller still has it on the right wing. Back over to Fennell at the top. Here's a left corner three now on the pass. This shot is no good for Maltzby. Made one earlier. Jaden Ray hauls it down to Savion Flagg. Step back, no, goes to Scroggins. Scroggins is fouled on a play. Beautiful move down there by Sam Houston. Savion Flagg down to Kean Scroggins.
Hey, you got 2.
And that foul is on Marquis Maltzby. So Maltzby picking up the foul, and it is 5 team fouls now for the Eagles. And at the line here is Kean Scroggins. He'll shoot 2. One from the left hand is good for Kean Scroggins. He's a 62% free throw shooter. As Savion Flagg will head back over to the bench. He'll get a high five from coach in front of us. Tristan Ipe back into the ballgame. He'll stand in the key down there for the Bearcats. Alongside Javion May, Kean Scroggins trying to make it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. He'll bend his knees, left-handed free throw off the front of the rim, no good, but Javion May hauls it back down. Powers from the left wing, thought about a 3, picked it up, right-handed pass up top to Jaden Ray. Ray rotating over to the right wing. He'll find May up there at the right wing, back up top over to Powers. Powers over the head pass, down low to Scroggins. Scroggins to Ray with 7 on the shot clock. Ray has it. Over to Powers. He's got to shoot. Long 3 from the right wing, rolls in and out, no good. It was close. Javion May fighting for it. Jump ball. Great effort down there by May. That possession arrow will go to Sam Houston. That's what Javion May does, friends. He is a battle-tested warrior for this Bearcat team and showing his full athleticism there just moments ago. It's 9-6, Bearcats by 3, 12:09 to go here in the first. As Jaden Ray will inbound on his own baseline, standing on the M of the Miners logo. Over to Kean Scroggins. Kean just inside that left wing, around to Ipe, back up top. Over to Ray. Ray with a right-handed dribble, trying to cross over. He'll find Ipe on the left wing. Ipe finds a lane, throws it up left side, too soft, gets the offensive glass though. Ipe back up top, and they put a whistle on the floor before Ipe went up with that one. Foul going to be called here on, I believe it was on Chris Monroe. We'll step aside on a media timeout. Bearcats leading 9-6, 11:54 to go on that Miller time game clock. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
9-6 the score, friends. Welcome back to Bearcat men's basketball, the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. 11:54 to go on the Miller time game clock as Sam Houston right now in the driver's seat over the North Carolina Central Eagles. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
This is your home for Bearcats football. 101.7 KSAM Huntsville. Eat 'em up, Cats.
It's also your home for Bearcats basketball. 9-6, Sam Houston leading again. 11:54 to go as we come out of the media timeout. NCCU scoreless over the last 2:46. They've only made one of their last 8 shots and 1 of 5 from downtown. Sam Houston, though, their shooting is cooled off as they're also 1 of 5 from the field and 1 of 4 from three-point land. Bearcats only shooting 3 of 8 at 37%. And for North Carolina, that has been the nail for them so far. 2 of 10 from the field and 1 of 5 from downtown. That's only going to put them at 20%. Sam Houston, though, has out-rebounded the Eagles 11-5. 4 on the offensive side, 7 on the defensive glass. The Bearcats, though, have turned it over 5 times. Jaden Ray will inbound on his own baseline. Over to Kean Scroggins to the right wing. Just inside is Javion May. Up top, back over to Ray, and an offensive foul as Kean Scroggins pushed off. Scroggins with a little push-off offensive foul. That is his first personal, the 4th team foul for Sam Houston. So the Eagles will inbound in front of their own bench on the left side in the backcourt, trailing 9-6, 11:45 to go here in the first. Trying to bring it up top here against Dante Powers is Eric Boone. Boone will find Miller. Miller back over into the hands of Boone. Boone rotates to the right wing. Good communication here by Sam Houston as they were telling him to step off. Over to Miller. Back up to the right wing. Boone. Boone rotates to the top of the 3. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Trying to work inside is Boone. He'll take a long jumper here from just outside that left elbow. And up into the air is Maltsby with the offensive rebound. Puts up another shot. That one no good. Finally, it goes back to Jaden Ray. Here come the Bearcats on the near side. It's Ray with a right-handed dribble from right to left. He'll stand on the P of the UTEP logo. Waiting on his teammates to move around. Finally, the pass goes over to Powers, and now back up top over to May to the left wing to Jaden Ray. Ray over the head to Ipe from the left elbow, driving in the semicircle. Right side off the glass. Good for Tristan Ipe. Oh, baby, he backpedaled his way in. Fancy footwork for Tristan Ipe. The Bearcats extended to a 5-point advantage. 10:51 to go here in the first on that Miller time game clock. The Eagles have it back on the right side. Adediri, who checked in moments ago. Here's a straightaway 3. That shot won't fall. The rebound to Boone, though, on the offensive side. Now a right wing 3, good at the bottom of the net there. Made it look easy was Miller. Miller, a 35% free throw or 3-point shooter, and nailed that one from the right wing. And that'll stop a 3-minute, 40-second scoreless effort by North Carolina Central. They're now trailing by 2. Bearcats up front, 11-9, 10:20 to go in the first. Pass goes over to Ipe on the left elbow, trying to work from the circle, left side. This one no good, but he'll go back to the line shooting 2. A foul called there on That's Chris Daniels. Daniels. Yeah, it was not. There was no 22. The official showed 22. It was on 23, Cameron Butler. So Butler will pick up his first personal foul, and that is the, well, they're showing 6 on the board, team fouls. I had it at 7, so it is 7 now. And so that will put Sam Houston the bonus the remainder of this 10-14. First free throw by Ipe off the left hand. This one rolls in and good for Tristan Ipe. Ipe, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. He's got 5 points as Kean Scroggins will head back over the bench alongside Dante Powers. Both players getting a high five from coach as they head back over to the bench. Savion Flagg into the ball game here. DeMarcus Lampley checking back in a few moments ago. Here's Ipe after he made the first free throw on the left side. Bends his knees. Left-handed free throw. This one good as well. Good effort there by Ipe. He's rewarded for his effort and makes both of them 13-9. Bearcats holding on to the 4-point advantage, 10:08 to go. North Carolina Central has it back on the right side. It's another offensive foul. Oh, this pesky Sam Houston defense forcing offensive fouls. And that is 8 team fouls now. And, of course, on the offensive side, Bearcats will just inbound here. Savion Flagg goes to Jaden Ray in the backcourt. Ray on the near side now from right to left with a left-handed dribble. Trying to power his way around Boone. He'll find Ipe, and Ipe trying to spin around, and it goes off the foot of an Eagle player. And Sam Houston will get it back here with 19 seconds on the shot clock. So Ray will inbound on his own baseline. Again, standing on the M of the Miners logo down there to the left of the rim. Up high goes to Flagg. Left wing jumper instead. No, he passes over to Lampley, and Lampley rotates over to the left wing. Trying to work a dribble down to 10 on the shot clock. To Javion May. May will have it here over to Savion Flagg from the right wing. He's got to look up. Takes a long jumper here for 3, and that shot's no good. But we got a whistle and another foul here. That one away from the shot, but Bearcats are already in the bonus. So 1-1 coming up here, I believe, for Sam Houston. We'll see if that's what it is. Javion May with good work. He'll head over to the bench here, and Javon Grant getting set to check in for the first time here this afternoon. So the foul was on Eric Boone. Boone picking up his second personal. And already 9 team fouls by the Eagles. Trailing 13-9, 9:36 to go. We'll step aside. We'll take a 30-second break. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearcat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearcat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearcat Course in Huntsville.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp live from El Paso, Texas. 9:36 to go on that Miller Time game clock. Bearcats men's basketball leading the North Carolina Central Eagles 13-9 as we come out of the timeout. I want to remind you the Bearcat fan text line is open. Also, our In the Booth feed is going as well. Good friend Joshua Harris sending us a message. If you're out there listening, send us a message. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're cheering on. You can also text those to us at 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. That's the Bearcat fan text line. Again, Joshua Harris, thank you for sending in those shout-outs here a little bit earlier. Also, our good friend Dave Richardson saying, need to get that W tonight. Absolutely. Thanks as always, Dave, for being on the broadcast with us. Justin Crean chiming in as well, saying Merry Christmas. Always good to see you, Justin, as well. And we'll get back into action here as Javion May at the free throw line here. 2 free throws coming up here for the 50% free throw shooters. Only 4 of 8 this season. May has played in 12 games, started all 12 of them. So he'll bend his knees. The right-handed free throw on the front end is good. So 1 more coming up for Javion May. So critical for the Bearcats to start finding some life from the free throw line, and they're doing it here in this ball game. Now leading 14-9, back to a 5-point advantage. 1 more coming up for May as he will take a very deep breath on that left side. He'll dribble it 2 times. Right-handed free throw. This one off the right side isn't good. Savion Flagg trying to tip it around, and the Bearcats not able to hold on to it. It's a good effort, though, by Flagg. Here comes Fennell. So he'll go back over to right on the far side from left to right, guarded by Javon Grant, the 5'11 freshman guard who checked in just moments ago. Now into the hands of Fennell. This ball on the ground as Javion May fighting for it. And not able to hold on. Miller Jr. has it way out in the backcourt, down to 5 on the shot clock. He'll take a shot from the elbow. It's good. Boy, with pressure all in his face, Randy Miller Jr. nailed it from the right wing. Actually, from the right elbow. 14-11, Sam Houston, 3-point advantage. Javon Grant has it, scoops it over to May on the left side. So he'll go around a screen from Ipe off the right side of the glass. Good for Javion May. Now that was set up beautifully by Ipe as he gave him a screen, and May able to make the best of it. Bearcats back by 5, 16-11, 8:40 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. Back over on the right side, it's Wright as he'll work a dribble to the right wing, picks it up now. He's got a pass, trying to find an open player. Bearcats guarding all over the place, and he'll finally find Fennell. Fennell goes back over, long three-pointer by Miller. Boy, he was way out past NBA 3 range up top, and that one off the front of the rim. Flag able to hustle it away over to Javon Grant, and got an offensive foul here on Javon Grant. A little bit too much there on that left side. So Grant will pick up his first personal, and that is the 5th Bearcat team foul. 16-11 again, a 5-point advantage as Kuba Kurwowski, the 7'2" senior skyrocketing tower for the Bearcats, checking in from Warsaw, Poland. Always good to see Kuba out there. Kuba, if he gets shots, he can make them down there. As tall as he is, 15 of 21 from the field. And now another quick foul by Javon Grant. He has picked up 2 back-to-back fouls very quickly in the 16 foul for Sam Houston. I think Javon a little frustrated, but the coaches are telling him, hey, man, keep playing as Dante Powers will check in. Javion May will head over to the bench. He'll get a high five from all of his coaches, and teammates are standing up as he heads back over the bench on the right side. Again, 16-11, Bearcats leading, 8:10 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. Inbound goes to right for the Eagles. Back up top here to Fennell, and an offensive foul. So that foul will go on 23, Cameron Butler. I believe that's already his 3rd personal. 10 team fouls. That one was on the offensive side. So Sam Houston will inbound as Jaron Cook will check in for the first time here for the Cats this afternoon. He's the 6'4" freshman guard.
Second side, corn dog. Let's go. Let's go.
As Dante Powers will bring it into the front court now. Powers over the left wing. Crossover. Kuba trying to set a high screen for him. He'll go over to Flag, and now to Jaron Cook. Back over to Flag near that right corner. Over the head pass. Powers straight away 3. Bam! Nailed it, baby! Dante Powers from downtown. And the Bearcats have their largest lead at 8, 19-11. We've talked all season about these Bearcats, and really their nemesis has just been the shooting. Many games decided by the Bearcats' poor shooting, and now a little bumping tic-tac foul. Bring out the breath mints on that one on Jaron Cook. So Cook will pick up his first personal. That's the 7th team foul, and 1-1 coming up for the Eagles as they are now in the bonus. They'll shoot the rest of this 7:29. We'll step aside and take a 90-second media timeout from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Techspress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Techspress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Techspress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at techspressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Techspress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
19-11 as we're back at it here. Sam Houston men's basketball leading North Carolina Central. The Eagles, 7:29 to go on the Miller time game clock. Well, for this Eagles team, they are no stranger to the road in non-conference games this season, as they play 11 of their 14 non-conference games away from home, 3 of those at a neutral site. Of course, this one here today, a neutral site as well. And they're trying to make the most out of it. Coming into this ball game today, 6-8. Free throws on a 1-1 coming up here from Miller on the right side. He'll bend his knees. Right-handed free throw is good. He'll have one more coming up. The Cats on a 5-0 run over the last 1.5. And before that free throw a moment ago, it was the Eagles scoreless over that same time. They're 1 of 4 from downtown on their last 4 shots. Sam Houston on the flip side, making 3 of their last 4 field goals, but they're also 1 of 4 from three-point land. One more free throw coming up here for Miller after he made the first one on the front end. It's on its way from the right hand. This one no good, and Kowalski able to pull this one down easily as it bounced right in front of him. He'll drop it off back over to Dante Powers in the backcourt. Powers guarded by Fennell, the 6'3" senior guard. Bounce pass over to Lampley on the left wing. Back up top, the ball goes to Powers. Powers over the head to Kowalski. Good ball movement. Corner 3, Lampley not there. Savion Flagg could not haul it down. Great ball movement though by the Bearcats. Lamp just not able to nail that one. And Lamp can usually hit those. That's what he's known for. And I wouldn't be surprised you'll see Lampley one day at the next level if he continues his shooting ways. He'll poke it away here. Lampley trying to steal it, but Wright able to hold on to it. Goes in the backcourt. Now a foul here on DeMarcus Lampley. Good effort down there by Lamp as he was trying to fight for it. And Sam Houston, though, with their 8th team foul now. Lampley picking up one here for Sam Houston. So again, Grant has 2 in this ball game. Jaron Cook has 1. Kean Scroggins with a foul as well. Javion May with 1, Ipe with 1, and now Lampley has 1 as well. So 1-1 coming up here for Justin Wright, a 76% free throw shooter. Wright 1 for 2 today from the charity stripe. On the right side, right-handed free throw, no good. Flag has it. So the shooting woes is what's hurting the Eagles right now. Bearcats leading by 7, 19-12, 6:45 to go. They were trying to pass one all the way down there to Kuba Kowalski, and it's turned over. Back the other way, the shot no good. Savion Flagg trying to haul it in, and the officials here, we'll see who it went out on. Dante Powers went down pretty hard, and he is grimacing right now as he is laying on his chest there on that right baseline. And just hope there for Powers there's just a stinger. We'll go ahead and step aside for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Dante Powers may have took one to the nose. A little bit of blood was dripping down there near that right baseline. And Aaron, one of the student managers, is down there cleaning it up right now. And Powers, though, was able to walk off. So hopefully just a little bit of a stinger. But, boy, you know that doesn't feel good when you start seeing the red stuff come out there. And hopefully for Powers everything will be okay. He was in a little attention there on that right side on his baseline, on the bench. Again, Bearcats leading 19-12. It's a 7-point advantage, 6:37 to go on the Miller time game clock. Sam Houston on a 5-1 run over the last 2:30. Jaden Ray will check in for Dante Powers. So on the court, it is Cook, Kowalski, Ray, Lampley, and Flagg. It is Miller Jr., Wright, Maltsby, Butler, and Fennell on the court now for North Carolina Central. So the ball was out of bounds off of Sam Houston. North Carolina Central inbound under their own rim here on the right side. Pass goes up top into the hands of Fennell. Fennell near the free throw line. He'll drop it off over to Maltsby. Maltsby to the right wing to Wright. Wright from the right elbow. This one almost knocked away by Cook. Maltsby able to hold on to it, though. He's down the right wing, down to 8 on the shot clock. He'll take a floater from inside the paint on the Conference USA logo. Kowalski uncharacteristically not able to haul that board in. It's an offensive board here. Goes back to the Eagles. Wright has it up top to Miller. Miller trying to work from the elbow. This one knocked away by Lampley. The Bearcats have it quickly up front. Savion Flagg, slam it down, baby! Oh, mama, what a slam from the assist from DeMarcus Lampley. That got the Bearcat bench on their feet. 21-12, Sam Houston to a 9-point advantage. 5:50 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. The Eagles have it back on the right side. Sam Houston on a 7-1 run now as the Eagles one of their last 4 shots. Trying to find something as Miller has it inside as he scoops around Kowalski. Boy, made that one look easy against the big 7'2" center out of Warsaw, Poland. 21-14, 5:30 to go here in the first. Jaden Ray will bring to the front court. He'll find Jaron Cook from the corner. Light the stove, baby. It's Jaron Cook from downtown. Talking to JC the other day during the team dinner and said, all you got to do, young man, is believe in yourself. And he's starting to do that now over the last 2 games. And now a foul here. Kuba Kowalski's holding his hands up into the air. It's a double foul. So it's on. So Kuba Kowalski and also Cameron Butler. And boy, for Butler, if that's true, if I've got my numbers right, that would be his 4th personal foul. So a double foul, and the inbound will be to the Eagles here. Trailing 24-14, 5:11 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. So they're going to keep the clock at 22 seconds here on the shot clock. The Eagles will inbound. Checking in is Samuel Kita, checking in for the first time. 9 of 13 on the season from the field, a 69% shooter. They'll inbound up top over to Kita. Kita has it over the left wing, handoff to Justin Wright. Wright, guarded by Ray, has a right-handed dribble. He retreats near half court, rotates over to the right wing. Now the chest pass goes to Fennell. On the left wing, it's Maltzby, who's been a little hot here. Maltzby from the free throw line, turnaround jumper nowhere close. Good defense by the Bearcats. Cook was down there. Here comes Jaden Ray on the near side from right to left. Ray thought about a 3, goes over to Savion Flagg on the left wing, down to Ipe. Ipe on the left baseline, trying to work inside, and he traveled. One extra step there by Tristan Ipe. Tough break for that young man. Always liked the hustle from Ipe, but he turned it over there. Again, it's a 10-point Bearcat advantage. It's been one of their best defensive efforts of the season. They are holding the Eagles right now to only 14 points with 4:39 to go here in the first half. As Fennell will inbound. Bearcats have 3 in the backcourt. Now they'll retreat. Fennell, he'll find Wright, guarded by Jaron Cook. Wright trying to fend him off with his right hand. Cook, good defense out there on him. Over to Miller Jr. Miller goes over the left baseline down to Fennell. Fennell all the way over to the right wing to Harris. Kadarius Harris, who checked in just a few moments ago. And now it's Wright. Wright inside the paint. A foul here. That one on the floor, and it's on JC. They're going to call it on Jaron Cook. So Cook will pick up his 2nd personal. That's the 9th team foul. Actually, they're going to say it's already in 10 team fouls. So 2 shots coming up here as the Eagles are now in the double bonus. Again, trailing 24-14, 4:15 to go here in the first half as Javion May set to check in just a few moments. Right at the line. He's only got 1 point. He is 1 for 3 from the free throw line here this evening. First one on the way, and it's no good. He's played in 12 minutes so far. As Jaron Cook will head over to the bench. He'll get a pat on the back from Coach Hooten, also Coach Bailey and assistant Coach Mudge down there. One more free throw coming up here for Wright. Javion May back into the ball game. It is Lampley, Flagg, May, and Ipe in the key. 2nd free throw is good, so that's the 2nd point and the 2nd free throw made by the sophomore guard, Justin Wright. 24-15 Bearcats trying to keep their foot on the gas pedal here with 4 minutes to go on that Miller time game clock in the first half. Jaden Ray has it, standing on the E of the UTEP logo at center court. Running some clock down here. Ipe sets the high screen. Here's Ray, rotates over. He'll find Lamp. Lamp up top with 9 over to Javion May. May trying to work from the right baseline. Step back, goes over to Ipe. Ipe finds Lamp from downtown. The shot's not there, and that one did hit the rim. And it is a rebound, though, back over to the Eagles. Good ball movement. And that's 2 threes now that normally Lampley will hit, but he's missed them. So hopefully he'll start to find his rhythm back here in just a few moments. Wright has it in the front court, swings a pass down, it bounces over to Miller. Miller on the right wing. He's up against May. He'll push off, and a foul is called on Javion May. Wow, he pushed off of May. So May will pick up his first personal, and 2 free throws coming up here for the Eagles. As that will take us to a timeout. We'll take it with them here for 60 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live from El Paso, Texas, the Don Haskins Center, 24-15. Bearkat men's basketball leading the North Carolina Central Eagles right now. 3:25 to go on that Miller time game clock as we come out of the timeout. Free throws coming up here for Randy Miller Jr., the senior guard. 74% free throw shooter. Miller in this ball game with 8 points. He is the leading scorer on this team, averaging 13 a game. So he'll take a few dribbles here on the right side. Right-handed free throw on its way. Good at the bottom of the net. And that is only his second made free throw. He is now 2 of 5. Bearcats shooting 50%, 8 of 16 so far in the first half. Only 3 of 9 from downtown. They're doing a much better job at the free throw line, too, 5 of 8. One more free throw coming up here for Miller. As he'll take a couple of dribbles, bends his knees. The right-handed delivery. This one good as well. And he is now in double digits with 10 points. The first player on the court on either side to be in double digits. Sam Houston's Jaden Ray will bring it here to the front court. Leading 24-17, 3:16 to go in the first half. As Dante Powers back into the ball game. He's got a Band-Aid up under that nose now. Over to Lampley on the right wing. Down to 12 on the shot clock. He'll find Ipe near the right elbow. Ray takes a 3. Left wing. Good for Jaden Ray. Oh, baby, what a shot. Good ball movement, and Jaden Ray buries it from downtown. The Bearcats doing a much better job shooting from the field after that blowout loss to Butler yesterday. And now a turnover. It's Jaden Ray, and he's bumped, and it's a foul. Going to go against Justin Wright. And free throws coming up here for Jaden Ray. Boy, I love the effort that I'm seeing here in this first half from this Bearcat team. It is a night and day difference from how they played versus Bradley in that loss just last night. Jaden Ray will shoot 2 here. On that left side, he's got 3 points in his first time at the free throw line so far. He's played in 12 minutes. Jaden Ray, a lot of speed out there. This junior guard has been a very valuable addition to this team this year after losing Bryce Monroe back over to San Diego. First free throw is good for Ray. The Bearcats now have their largest lead of 11, 28-17. Next free throw, good as well. Well, the Bearcats have had enough with how they played this season. They said, we're not going to come in here and let this North Carolina Central team get on top of us. And the Eagles played very well against UTEP. They had them in the lead for quite some time. Eagles back over to the right side. This one goes down here to Maltsby, and a foul called. I believe it's going to go on Dante Powers. No, they called on. Well, they may have called that on Lampley. And if that is on DeMarcus Lampley, yeah, I'm not sure who they called that on. So it was on DeMarcus Lampley, and that is his second personal foul. First free throw here for Maltsby. Drop. He'll have one more coming up here. Maltsby on the right side. He's got 3 points. Here's the next one. No good either. 29-17. Score remains Bearcats up front. leading by 12, 2:25 to go. Lampley has it on the left wing. Quickly onto his own side of the court. Rotates over to Flagg. Flagg hands off here to Dante Powers. Trying to work around, and a whistle, an offensive foul against Sam Houston. And boy, that is going to go against Tristan Ipe. So Ipe will pick up his second personal foul. On the offensive side, so the inbound will happen here by the Eagles as Fennell passes into the backcourt over to Jadarius Harris, the junior guard at 5'2". He's guarded by Jaden Ray. Left-handed dribble, 6 moving inside. He'll flip this one up, and he had the lane and the separation, laid it up easily high off the glass. Now we'll finally put some points on the board for North Carolina Central after the Bearcats run a 5-0 run. 29-19, Cats by 10 with 1:45 to go on the Miller time game clock. Powers up top over to Jaden Ray. Ray working around Maltsby, tries to find a lane. Here's Damon Nicholas for 3. Yes! How about it for Nicholas? Wow! From the left corner, he buries a 3. This is the Bearcat team that we have come to know. The Bearcats are now shooting 5 of 11 from downtown at 45%, leading 32-19, 1:17 to go here in the first half. Down to 10 on the shot clock here for the Eagles. As Harris pass over to Miller. Miller from the right wing, down to 2, down to 1. That's a shot clock violation, baby. Oh, the Bearcat bench is on the feet here, rallying for their team as that defense stopping them and forcing yet another turnover. 7 turnovers for North Carolina Central, trailing 32-19.
Get sacked, Kean!
Kean Scroggins back into the ball game as Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court, hand off over to Nicholas, who had that 3 just moments ago. He'll find Flagg over to Powers, back up top to Ray. Ray looking down on the pick and roll to Scroggins, instead the pass to Nicholas. He was trying to throw it off the thigh of Keita and turned it over. Here's Maltsby back to the right side. Over the right wing, Harris. Back up top. Powers, he's able to steal it. Powers one-on-one. He flips it up off the left side. It's not there. Nicholas with the board. They're going to say it's a clear out, a foul down there against the Eagles. Once again, great effort by Sam Houston. The foul is on Jadarius Harris. That is his first. And 2 free throws coming up for the Bearcats. Well, I love the effort here this evening from this Sam Houston team. It's Nicholas at the line here to shoot 2. He's an 80% free throw shooter, one of the better shooters on the Bearcat team. 12 of 15 this season. He's played in 12 games. Averages 4 points a game in 16 minutes. Right-handed free throw. This one good for Nicholas. 33-19. One more coming up. 33 seconds to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. About a 3-second differential. The next free throw. Good as well. Well, the Bearcats taking care of business here. Now 8 of 11, and we'll go to a 30-second timeout. 34-19 Bearcats keeping their foot on the pedal. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
34-19, Sam Houston men's basketball leading the North Carolina Central Eagles here at the Don Haskins Center in this 2021 Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. 4th trip for Sam Houston down here to the Sun Bowl. And always a lot of fun. Had a great chance to interview the director of the Sun Bowl Association yesterday. We got a really good treat coming up for you at halftime as well, so you're going to want to make sure to stay tuned in. It's about a 2-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. The Eagles have it on the right side. It is Jadarius Harris. He'll try to find a lane, and the whistle and a foul here against Sam Houston. Well, that one, I believe, is going to go on Nicholas. So Nicholas will pick up the foul. 2 free throws coming up here for North Central with 11 seconds to go. So the Bearcats will get the last shot of the first half. The Eagles scoreless over the last 149, and Harris can put a stop to that on a free throw. DeMarcus Lampley will set to check back in here, the three-point specialist. Here's a right-handed free throw shot. This one drops in and good for Harris. One more coming up. He had two. Harris with his third point in his first time at the free throw line here this afternoon. Nicholas will head over the bench. Pretty productive first half for that young man. 5 points in 5 minutes. The next free throw coming up here for Harris as he'll take a bend of his knees. The right-handed delivery good as well. So the Bearcats have 11 seconds to work with here. They could take the last shot, leading 34-21. Down to 5 on the clock. Brings it into the front court is Jaden Ray. Ray flips it up, and a little alley-oop goes to Savion Flagg. Great ball movement, and the Bearcats leading 36-21 at the half. We'll step aside and take a break. We'll be back in a moment with halftime from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Express Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Express Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Express Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network welcome you to the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. Now let's go back courtside with Rob Hipp.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live in El Paso, Texas, the Don Haskins Center. 36-21, your Bearcats in the driver's seat as we're at halftime, and now joined by a very special guest. Over 40 years as a play-by-play voice of the UTEP Miners, a native of Detroit, a UCLA graduate, also the UTEP Assistant Athletics Director for Broadcasting. He first arrived in El Paso to call play-by-play for the minor league baseball Diablos from 1980 to 1984, and again from 88 to 92. He's also broadcast professional baseball in Portland, Oregon, and Wichita, Kansas. This gentleman was also inducted into the El Paso Athletic Hall of Fame in the spring of 2001, honored in New York City in December of 2017 as the recipient the Chris Schinkel Award for long and distinguished career in college broadcasting, football, and the National Football Foundation. I'll go ahead and say his name, Mr. John Tyster. John, such a privilege and an honor to have you here. Thank you for sitting with me.
Rob, good to see you. Thanks for asking, and welcome to El Paso. Welcome to the Sun Bowl tournament.
Absolutely. Well, you're a Hall of Famer. A lot of folks here, of course, you have done such tremendous work for this community through all of your efforts through not only what you do in the broadcast, but what you do in the community. I just wanted to ask you, how special has El Paso been to you? Because I can only imagine you probably had opportunities to go to the next level, but you love this community, you've been here, and you serve it well, my friend.
I came here in the winter of 1980. I thought I'd be here 3 years, and nearly 42 years later, I'm still here, and obviously that speaks volumes for this community, filled with wonderful people, great weather, fabulous food, and what more can you ask for, Rob?
So much history here in El Paso. You have seen so many things over the 40-plus years that you've been behind the microphone. What has been some of maybe your most favorite moments, John?
Well, I think first and foremost, Rob, the ability to spend the first 18 years of my career calling UTEP athletics, working with a great Hall of Famer and the guy I consider to be one of the very best coaches in the history of this sport, Don Haskins. And obviously I saw him through the end of his career, and then for the 10 years that he lived past his retirement, had an opportunity to interact with him quite often and call him a friend. I think that would be first and foremost, certainly.
60 years in this really awesome performance that the Sun Bowl Association puts together with the Don Haskins basketball tournament. It's the oldest running holiday tournament right before Christmas. What have you enjoyed most about this? You see a lot of teams, it's been a lot of fun, and you've been to quite a few of them.
Again, I think it's the people. You know, for instance, Winston Stith, who's the lead official in the game you're calling right now, Rob. I've known Winston for a quarter century, long-time Western Athletic Conference official when the Miners were in the WAC. He works for Bobby Deibler, who coordinates officials for this tournament, for the Mountain West Conference, for the Western Athletic Conference, is a former UTEP player himself. Bobby's in the house tonight, lives in El Paso, coordinates officials for all 6 of the Western basketball leagues. Just the opportunity to see old friends come back for this particular tournament and meet new ones like you. It's always a great thrill. Dave Snell, the voice of the Bradley Braves. We called an NC2A tournament game in 1986 against one another. 35, almost 36 years ago, when we were both much younger and much less gray. So it's always interesting. It's never dull.
John, so many wonderful things at UTEP. You've talked about those. This tournament that happens every year around Christmas time. I mean, what's next? There's so many good things happening at UTEP, but for you, what's next? Where do you see yourself?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. That's a very good question. It makes me think. I still love doing what I do as much as I did when I first started doing it more than 40 years ago. I guess it's the student athletes and the coaches and the fans that energize me. So I guess as long as I can do it and the health holds out and I still enjoy it, I'll continue to do it. I guess I'll know it's time to quit when I don't enjoy doing it any longer.
New coach here and crowd. We're starting to see the crowd filling back in again, and such an historic place to play basketball as well. I've called a lot of games here at the Division I level in just 3 years. This has to be the finest center that I've been in. Talk a little bit about just that excitement that the crowd brings to these games, John.
Well, it's a very knowledgeable basketball crowd. Rob, they know what the right way to play basketball is. Coach Haskins taught them many, many years ago, and for that reason it's a very educated crowd. They understand what good basketball is, not only from their Miners but from the opposing team as well. They understand the personalities, they understand the great coaches, and they understand how this game should be played.
Well, John, appreciate you. I saw you over there earlier. I was talking to some folks. I said, you got to talk to John. You've done such great work here at UTEP, and it's just a privilege and an honor to be able to talk to you and now call you a friend, my friend.
Well, it won't be long before the Bearkats are with the Miners in Conference USA.
Looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun together.
Absolutely, Rob. Good to see you.
Once again, John Teicher, our special guest here at halftime, the voice of UTEP for over 40 years. We'll step aside and take a break. We've got more halftime coming up when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
This has been the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearcat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearcat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearcat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearcat course in Huntsville.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Techspress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Techspress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Techspress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at techspressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Techspress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Techspress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Techspress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Techspress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at techspressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Techspress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp here live from the Don Haskins Center in beautiful El Paso, Texas. The Sam Houston men's basketball leading North Carolina Central right now 36-27 to 21 as Sam Houston shooting 55% from the field, 11 of 20. They go 5 for 11 from downtown and 9 of 12 from the free throw line. On the flip side, that defense has been stingy against this Eagles offense. They're only 6 of 21 from the field at 28%, only shooting 2 of 8 from behind the arc at 25%, and 7 of 15 from the free throw line at 46%. In that first half, though, the one thing that Sam Houston's got to watch out for, they turn it over 13 times. North Carolina Central with 6 turnovers. Bearcats had 12 in the paint, 2 second chance points, 7 fast breaks, and 14 off the bench. Again, for the Eagles, 6 turnovers, 4 points down in the paint, 3 second chance points, 1 fast break, and 7 off the bench for North Carolina Central. Bearcats led by as many as 15, which is, I'm trying to see if that's where they sit right now. That was with 33 seconds to go. Their largest scoring run was 6 points in a row. At the first half, at the 15:31 mark, Bearcats have led almost the entire time, 15:52, compared to only 19 seconds for North Carolina Central. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. Second half coming up after that from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
This is your home for Bearcats football. 101.7 KSAM Huntsville. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer. Second half about to get underway. Live from El Paso, Texas. Again, Sam Houston men's basketball leading North Carolina Central 36-21. As the Bearcats back onto the court, it'll be Lampley, Ray, Flagg, Ipe, and May to start things here in the second half. So we'll go right back to the starters in that first half, by the way. As I mentioned earlier, Sam Houston shooting 55%. Savion Flagg had 15, Lampley with 10. Ray had 11, and Powers had 12. We're back in action here. As the Eagles have it, they'll move from right to left. As the ball goes up top to Eric Boone, a 3, and that shot's good. So right out of the gates, the Eagles are going to call it a 2-point shot. 36-23 right out of the gates, a basket there for the Eagles. As Ray will bring it into the front court for Sam Houston. Now moving from left to right here in the second half. It's Jaden Ray over to Savion Flagg at the top. Flagg finds Ray back on the left wing. Lampley, straight away 3. Light it up, baby. It's DeMarcus Lampley. We've been waiting for Lampley to find it from downtown. He does it right here to start the second half, and the Bearcats extend it to the largest lead now, 39-23. With 19 minutes to go on that Miller time game clock, Lampley goes over the back here, and he'll be charged with the foul. He was trying to poke it away from right, as right was right under the semicircle. And for Lampley, that's his 3rd personal and the first team foul of this second half for the Bearcats. 20 seconds on the shot clock as the Eagles will inbound to their own rim on the right side. Actually, they're going to go, they're going to go on the right side here. It's Justin Wright. He'll go up top over to Monroe. Monroe trying to feed it down low to King, and now reaching in here. It's a hold on Javion. Now it's a hold on Tristan Ipe. So that's his 3rd personal, the second team foul by the Bearcats here in the second half with not even a minute gone. 51 seconds off the clock. As the Eagles will inbound here, drop it off over to Wright on that left wing. Lampley guarding him, right-handed dribble, rotates over to the front. Now swings it on the left side to Miller. Miller guarded by May. He'll bounce pass up top over to King. King the handoff to Wright. Wright working his way inside, and it's a charge. Javion May was set just outside the circle, and an offensive foul as Javion May using his body and taking the charge. That's what he does. These Bearcat athletes are very physical on both sides of the court. 39-23, 18-49 to go in the first and the second half on that Miller time game clock. Flagg has it on the right side. Drop it off. Back over, and a whistle here before Lampley jacked up a 3. The foul is called here. The offensive side on Tristan Ipe. And boy, that's tough because Ipe now has 4 personal fouls and 3 team fouls in the second half. As Kean Scroggins will check back into the ball game, and Ipe heads over to the bench. You hate to see that because Ipe is a force down there, especially on the boards.
Let's go, JD.
Bearcats back on the defensive side. The Eagles will bring it in from right to left. It is Eric Boone near that right wing. Pass over the left wing. Miller takes a long 3, bounces off the right side of the rim. right into the hands of DeMarcus Lampley. And here comes Jaden Ray from left to right. He'll rotate to the right wing. Up top to Savion Flagg. Flagg working a left-handed dribble, drops it off over to Lampley. Lampley, quick right-handed pass to Ray for three. Yes! Splash that three-pointer, baby. It's Jaden Ray from the right wing, and the Bearcats dominating from behind the arc. They're now leading 42-23 with 18 minutes to go on the Miller time game clock. The Eagles back to the left side, trying to slice and dice his way inside as Monroe, and it is another offensive foul. A charge taken, and the Bearcats are doing work here on that offensive side, again taking another charge, and that's just two of them so far here in 2 minutes of playing time. It's 42-23, Bearcats up front, 17:56 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the final of this ball game. As Ray will bring it into the front court. At the timeline, standing on the U of the UTEP logo, the right-handed dribble. Kean Scroggins setting a high screen. Ray rotates over the right wing, now inside the paint. He'll find Scroggins off the right side. Good and one! Oh, baby, what a feed by Jaden Ray. As Kean Scroggins was hungry for it, he'll have an and one opportunity. Jaden Ray finding a lot of rhythm here for his team. And Kean Scroggins at the line, a 62% free throw shooter. Scroggins so far in this ball game with 5 points. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line. First and one on its way. Rattles in, good for Kean Scroggins. Dante Powers will check into the ball game for DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley 3 points in 17 minutes. 3 fouls for Lamp as well. As the Eagles will inbound it as Monroe back in the backcourt. He'll find Boone, almost lost it, able to hold on to it on the far side from right to left, working a left-handed dribble. Boone still has it here. Ray on top of him. Pass goes over to Maltzby. Maltzby back at the top, right-handed swing. Pass goes over to the right wing into the hands of Dontavius King. And now it's turned over. Bearcats have it. It is Ray, an easy basket. No, he can't finish it, but there is Javion May to tip it in. So Jaden Ray kind of running out of gas there as he stole it, ran over to the right side, and thankfully Javion May was there, but the Bearcats, baby, are on a run. 9-0 run over the last 2:30, and they are running away with this one here early, 47-23. We'll step aside for 90 seconds on a media timeout from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Well, friends, it may be cooling off outside, but it is hot here tonight for the Sam Houston men's Bearcats, a team that only shoots 42% from the field. They are dominating tonight, 15 of 25 at 60% from the field after they had a terrible night just last night versus Bradley. Bradley, they're bringing a lot of pressure to them, but Bearcats here against this North Carolina Central team leading 47-23. We're 3 minutes gone here in the second half as the Eagles have it on the inbound back over the left side. Maltzby, he'll take a three. That one way off and out of bounds it goes, and the Bearcats will have it back. Great defense in the front was Javion May putting his big Bearcat claw on his face. As Flagg will inbound over to Jaden Ray, and now a little reach-in foul called here against Maltzby. That's his second personal, and the fourth team foul now by the Eagles here in the second half. So Savion Flagg will inbound again. Bounce goes over to Jaden Ray inside the paint, back in the backcourt. He'll try to move it into the front court now, wiggling his way around Maltsby. Now into the front court. Quick chest pass goes up top over to Kean Scroggins. Scroggins puts it on the floor with a left-handed dribble. Down low to Flag on the left baseline. He's double-teamed. Turn around, floated in. It won't fall. Bearkats trying to pop it back in off the right side as May was down there but not able to do it. Now here come the Eagles from right to left. It's Jadarius Harris. He'll find Maltsby over on that corner now to the right wing. One step, Monroe, pass back over to the right wing to Boone. Boone guarded by Jaden Ray, plenty of time on the clock. He'll take a jumper from that right elbow. Shot's not there, and the offensive rebound popped back out over to Maltsby. That'll back to 15 on the clock, so still plenty of time as Boone has it. He'll rotate the pass over to the right wing to Harris with a left-handed dribble, trying to find a lane. He had it, laid it up, and good. Boy, he just found the Panama Canal opened up into the Suez Canal, and he easily laid that one in off the left side of the glass. Here comes Dante Powers now on the near side from left to right. Powers on that right wing, right-handed dribble. He'll hand off over to Jaden Ray. Ray back up top to Flag, trying to go over the head down low to Kean Scroggins, and it's turned over. Maltsby got up in the air and snaked that one down, and this one almost went out of bounds. Boy, it went off of the official's knee, and it stayed in bounds, and they're going to let him play. Here's a right corner three, no good by Harris, and up skyrocketing into the air was Kean Scroggins. Here come the Bearkats as Powers has it on the right wing, trying to fend through two defenders. Now he'll turn around, jumper for three. This one rattles in and out. It was almost there for Dante Powers. Good look, wouldn't fall. Now coming from right to left is Boone. He'll find Harris from the left corner. That one rattles in and good. That's a three-pointer down there from that corner. And that will end a drought for the Eagles as they hadn't scored in a few moments. Bearkats have not scored in 2 minutes themselves as Jaden Ray has it here on the right side. Pass goes from the chest. Powers will take a three. Right wing bounces off the left side of the rim. Javion May with the putback. It's not there, but we've got a foul, and May will go to the line shooting two. Oh, they say it was no shot. They say that foul was down there, and it was not in the act of shooting, so the foul will go here against the Eagles and not in the act of shooting. So Sam Houston will inbound this one, and we'll take it to a media timeout for 90 seconds. Bearkats leading 47-28, 14:56 to go on the Miller Time game clock. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us from beautiful El Paso, Texas at the Don Haskins Center. As the Bearcat men's basketball leading the Eagles 47-28. Sam Houston shooting 55% in the first half. They cooled off, though, here in the second half. 4 of 9 at 44%. They are 2 of 4, though, from three-point range. And overall in the game, 51% now from the field and 46%, approaching 47 on 7 of 15 from the three-point line. Bearcats also doing a lot better job from that charity stripe here tonight. 10 of 13, just under 77%. As the Cats will inbound to come out of this timeout. It goes from Javon Grant up top over to Savion Flag. He'll bounce it down low, but a whistle and a foul here before that one got down there. It is on 0 is Alex Caldwell. No, I'm sorry. It's on Javon Grant. There's no Alex Caldwell playing here for North Carolina. That was on the Bearcats on Javon Grant. That's tough because it's his third personal. And for Sam Houston, their 4th team foul of the second half. Jaron Cook back into the ball game for the Bearcats as the Eagles bring it from right to left. Harris has it. From that right wing, hands it off to Boone. Double team as he'll move back over the top of the three. Now over to Maltsby. Maltsby the pass. The corner shot here for three is not there for Harris. The offensive rebound, though, all the way out to Boone. Boone trying to slice his way inside. And, oh, boy, Kean Scroggins was down there on the floor. He was already down. The foul is going to be on him. He was trying to take a charge, and the player fell right on top of Scroggins, and he hopped up, and that's the one that's going to hurt for a while. Kuba Kurwowski set to check in here in just a few moments, and he will head back into the game here. Kuba Kurwowski has played in 3 minutes so far, no points. 1 rebound for Kurwowski. And Kean Scroggins with the foul just a few moments ago, so he will head over back to the bench. That's just one of those stingers that's going to take a few minutes to wear off there for Scroggins. 2 fouls now for Scroggins and 5 team fouls for the Bearcats here in the second half. First free throw on the way. This one is good for Boone. We got one more coming up here. Eric Boone with the first free throw. That's his first points of this afternoon also, 15 minutes. Here's the next free throw, no good. And the rebound, Savion Flagg, as he fought for it. 47-29. Bearcats leading, 14:20 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the ball game. Damon Nicholas back into it. Over to Savion Flagg on the right side. Now to the left wing, over the right wing. The pass to Jaron Cook, down to Nicholas on that right corner. The left-handed dribble. He'll find Kurwowski. Kurwowski over the head pass to Grant. Here's Jaron Cook from downtown. Off the right side, and that shot missed. Here comes the Eagles. Harris quickly over. He'll flip this one to his teammate. Roll in and good. It's a foul here as Monroe was able to lay that one in off the right side. So a tough break there as Javon Grant was trying to take the charge, and boy, he's got 4 personal, 6 team fouls by the Bearcats already here in this game. Coach Hooten will give him a high five as Javon Grant heads back over to the bench. Jaden Ray back into the ball game. And one here for Monroe. He'll put it up. It's good. He completes the three-point play. 47-32. Bearcats, 14 minutes to go on that Miller time game clock. Sam Houston has led by as many as 24 when it was 47-23. So the Bearcats have went scoreless here in almost 4 minutes. They have got to find the basket. Jaden Ray back over the right side. Here's a wing 3 from Flagg, and it is way off the mark from the left wing. Here come the Eagles. It is Harris. He'll find Maltsby from downtown. This shot won't fall. Jaden Ray. The ball bounced off of an Eagle player, thankfully, because it ricocheted off of Ray, bounced off an Eagle player, and went back into the baseline out of bounds. So Sam Houston will inbound as Javion May checks back into the ball game. Savion Flagg will head over to the bench, and he'll get a high five from assistant coach Mudge. So May to inbound here on the baseline, back on the left side. He'll find Jaden Ray. May setting a screen in the backcourt. Ray will bring it into the front court across the timeline on the far side from left to right. He is guarded by Maltsby. Swings this one down on the right side. Bounce pass goes to Cook, back into the hands of Jaden Ray. Ray to the right wing. He'll flip this one up in the air, trying to find the alley-oop to Kuba Kurwowski. That's pretty easy to do when you're 7'2", but that one wouldn't fall. A little bit mishandled there. Here comes the Eagles back to the left side. With a right-handed dribble, it's Boone. Over the right wing, he'll retreat back near the half-court line on the E of the UTEP logo. Trying to go around a high screen, but the Bearcats picking up beautifully. But wide open here is Harris from the left wing, and he nails it. And boy, the Bearcats have found themselves in a doozy now after they have went cold. They led by as many as 24 points when it was 47-23. But it has been 13 unanswered points now by the Eagles. They are trailing 47-35. They're on a 9-0 run. Bearcats have not scored in almost 5 minutes, making only one of their last 8 shots. And free throw coming up here for Samuel Kita. He's only a 20% free throw shooter. He's only 1 of 5, though. He's played in 10 games, averages 2 points a game in 8 minutes. That free throw is no good. But, boy, there's the rebound by Monroe right down there in the key. He had the position and pulled it in. That'll give the Eagles another opportunity here, as they've clearly got the momentum. Boone has it on the right wing. Ray guarding him. Over the right shoulder pass, goes up top to Harris. Harris will jack up a 3. It's not there. Nicholas hauling one up into the air as he climbed the ladder on the rebound. Ray into the front court from left to right. Scroggins setting a high screen. Ray works around it inside the paint. He'll flip it over to Cook. Cook almost losing the handle, holding on to it though. Plenty of time here for Jaden Ray from the corner. This shot an air ball. As he took it from the right corner for three. Wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Maltsby has it for the Eagles back into the front court now from right to left. As he'll drop it off into the hands of Boone. Boone with a right-handed dribble. Gray guarding him. 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Bearcats holding on to the 47-35 advantage. But they have been outscored here 13-0. This one lost as Jaron Cook may have got a handle on it. Here comes Javion May. 1 on 3. May finds a separation. He goes down hard. No foul is called. And the ball goes out of bounds off the Bearcats. It will go back over to Ray. And boy, Javion May hit the court very hard. That'll take us to another 90-second break. Bearcats 47, Eagles 35. 11:47 to go on the Miller Time game clock. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearcat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearcat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearcat Course in Huntsville.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Back at it, friends, from El Paso, Texas. The first meeting ever between these two teams, Sam Houston and North Carolina Central, and the Bearcats leading 47-35. The Eagles on a 9-0 run. I think I said 13-0 earlier. That's not correct. It's a 9-0 run. Bearcats led by as many as 24. That has been trimmed down now. So a little after Thanksgiving turkey fat coming off of the brisket right now. Sam Houston desperately needing to get a basket and get the momentum back in their favor. Coming out of the timeout, the Eagles will inbound. They'll move from right to left. It's into the hands of Boone. Boone backpedaling his way over the left wing. Guarding him is Jaden Ray. Double team. Ray almost poked it away from him. Boone able to hold on to it. Over to Maltsby on the right wing. As Nicholas now switching out over to Maltsby. He'll flip this one over, and it's an offensive foul. Good job down there by Javion May as Maltsby ran into him. That'll turn it over on the third personal foul by Maltsby and the fifth team foul. Actually call it 16 fouls now by the Eagles here in this second half. Bearcats already have 7. So, of course, North Carolina Central in the bonus already. 11:28 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Sam Houston looking for some offensive presence here as Savion Flagg set to inbound in just a moment. And the official here is wanting to go back and look at a play here. I want to remind you our Bearcat fan text line is open. We'd love to hear from you this evening. You can text us at 512-522-9105. Again, that Bearcat fan text line open at 512-522-9105. Feel free to send us a message. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to those throughout this broadcast. Also, some good friends joining us. How about Miss Adrian Stinson out of Dallas, Texas. Thanks for joining us, Adrian. As the Bearcats will get it back in here. Savion Flagg on the right side. And a foul here down on the floor by the Eagles. It is on Samuel Keita. That's his first personal and the 7th team foul. So 1-1 coming up here now. The Bearcats in the bonus. And shooting the free throw is Kean Scroggins. Scroggins in his ball game. Back in it here, shooting the free throws on a 1-1. First one on its way. Good for Kean Scroggins. He is now 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Scroggins has 7 points. And he'll have one more coming up. He's played in 11 minutes. He'll take one dribble, bends his knees, left-handed delivery. Yes, good for Kean. And that will finally stop that 10-0 run by North Carolina Central. The Bearcats 49, the Eagles 35, 11 to go here on that Miller time game clock. Eagles have it back on the left side. It's into the hands of Eric Boone. Boone down low to Maltzby, and an easy feed on that baseline as he laid it up off the left side of the rim. 49-37. Bearcats back into the front court here as Jaden Ray has it, guarded by Maltzby. Picks up his dribble, trying to wait on a play, and now has Kean Scroggins. Scroggins right back out over to Ray. Ray from the top. He'll retreat from the free throw line. Lampley takes a three, and that one not there off that left wing. Lampley got a little bump on the arm. There was no call as Boone brings it back, but Javion May pokes into the air, and it's a turnover. Here comes Savion Flagg on the right wing. He'll take a three, jacks this one up. Yes, baby! Raise the flag! The Texas A&M graduate transfer buries it from behind the arc. 52-37, the Bearcats needed one from the field, and Flagg gave it to them. They're in the lead. Now it's turned over right into the hands of Javion May by the Eagles. Here comes Jaden Ray on the far side. He'll find Flagg again. Another three. This one won't fall. And we've got a foul down there by the Eagles. And that one is on Samuel Kita. That's his second personal as they fouled a Bearcat trying to go up for that rebound. And free throws coming up again here. 8 team fouls by the Eagles, and a 1-and-1 coming up again for Kean Scroggins. Made both of them on his last time at the charity stripe. 1-and-1 for Scroggins as he'll bend his knees. Left-handed free throw. This one off the front of the rim, no good. And high up into the air, the rebound. The Eagles have it. It was right into the hands of Wright. Wright all alone in the backcourt. He'll bring it right across the center. Crossing the logo at the timeline. Left-handed dribble, May in front of him. He'll cross back over to his right hand. Now kind of glancing his way over the left wing, but still way out there near the half-court line. Down to 10 on the shot clock. They're just trying to set up a full screen up front here as Wright will bring it over the right wing. Down low is Kita. He's fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws coming up. Scroggins may have got that one. No. Well, it's actually on Jaden Ray. So Jaden Ray with the first personal, and 18 fouls by the Bearcats. 2 free throws coming up here for Samuel Kita, the 6'10" junior forward. Again, only 1 of 5 from the free throw line entering this ball game on the season. His first time here for Kita. The right-handed free throw rolls in and good. This is his first points of the night in 13 minutes. Bearcats have out-rebounded the Eagles 29-21. 10-8 on the offensive side and 19-13 on the defensive glass. One more free throw coming up here for Keat after he made the first one. Second one on the way, and this one no good. Savion Flagg hauls it in the backcourt. He'll drop it off behind him on the far side to Jaden Ray. Ray guarded by Harris as he'll bring it into the front court from left to right. Right-handed dribble, right wing, hands off over to May. May up top to Scroggins. Scroggins looking to Lampley. Scroggins almost losing it, still able to hold on. Lamp has it. Thought about a long jumper. He'll feed it down low to Savion Flagg. Tried to flip it inside, and it wouldn't fall. It was an awkward shot there on that left baseline. Wasn't able to drop it. And here comes Justin Wright for the Eagles. Under 9 minutes to go on the Miller time game clock, trailing 52-38. This North Carolina Central team losing to UTEP last night by 11. They'll pass over here. Long three from near that right wing, and it falls dead duck off the right side of the rim by Harris. Here come the Bearcats. Quickly over. May down to Scroggins. Give and go. How about it? The assist by Javion May to Kean Scroggins. That shot good down there. Bearcats 54-38 rather. As the Eagles bring it back into the front court. Wright loses his dribble. Now he's got to pick it up. He'll go over to Harris. Harris flips this one down low to Kita. Kita on the baseline. And once again, it's Javion May down there hustling for it. And a jump ball. And we'll see if the possession arrow goes here to Sam Houston. If they'll even call the jump balls. May went down pretty hard down there. Dante Powers set to check in. Powers will head into the ball game for Javion May. Also, Tristan Ipe checking back into the game. Not sure. They're cleaning up a lot of moisture down there. Kean Scroggins will also head back over to the bench as well. So it is Flagg, Ipe, Lampley, Powers, and Ray on the court for the Bearcats. And they're not going to say that it was an inbound or a jump ball. It was an inbound here by the Eagles. Trying to flip this one around, and one by Harris. Boy, he came around the world inside the circle. Dropped that one in, and one. Foul is called on Savion Flagg. It's a second personal, the 9th team foul by the Bearcats here in the second half. An and one opportunity coming up for the junior guard, Jadarius Harris. Boy, for Harris, already 2 for 2 from the line. The and one, trying to convert the three-point play, and he does on that left side. 54-41. Bearcats with a 13-point advantage. They've led by as many as 24. Cooled off here in this second half as well, as they're only shooting 35% now from the field. Here's Ray back from left to right. Double teamed on that left baseline, gets it up top over to Powers. Powers, right-handed pass goes to Flagg. He'll take a three. Bam! Buried it. Raise that flag, baby. From the right wing, it's Savion from downtown. Bearcats needed another basket. They got it again from Savion for three. 57-41. Bearcats extended back to 16. 7:38 to go on the Miller time game clock. Back over the left wing. It's into the hands of Monroe. Flagg mishandled him. Ball popped around. We got a whistle down here and a foul. And it's an offensive foul. This time Tristan Ipe taking it. And that foul will go on Chris Monroe. And for Monroe, that's his first personal and the 9th team foul by the Eagles. That'll take us to a 30-second break. Bearcats leading 57-41. 7:30 to go here in El Paso. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live from the Don Haskins Historic Center here in El Paso, Texas, on the campus of the University of Texas at El Paso. Sam Houston leading North Carolina Central 57-41 in the final game for Sam Houston in this 2021 Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. Fourth trip for the Bearcats, always a lot of fun coming down here. And in the second game, for the moment, it's all smiles for Sam Houston. After a tough loss versus Bradley last night, they have turned around here against a very tough and capable North Carolina Central team. Sam Houston will bring it into the front court to get things started after the timeout. It is Jaden Ray from left to right. Guarded up front here by Harris. Ray over the right wing. He'll flip this one from well outside the paint, and that shot no good. Trying to force a shot down there, wouldn't fall in for him. As Harris will bring it into the front court here for the Eagles from right to left. Quick chest pass over the left wing, goes to right with a right-handed dribble from the top of the free throw line. Picks up Tristan Ipe with excellent defense out there. Coach Hooten was wanting a 3-second call, and he didn't get it. Now it is right. Swings one from the right side, just outside the paint on that right key, and it drops in. 57-43. Bearcats up front. They'll move it from left to right. 6:45 to go on the Miller time game clock. As the Bearcats have it here on the far side, it is Ray. Ray moving from left to right. As he picks it up here on that left wing, trying to look down to Ipe. Ipe trying to find position. He'll go up top. Power straight away three. This one won't splash in for him, and high up for the rebound is Maltzby. The Bearcats here in the second half shooting 4 of 11 from downtown. Overall, they are 9 of 22. They've cooled off from that three-point line. Back over to the left side, into the hands of Wright. And we've got a whistle and an offensive foul again. And this one is on Malsby, I believe so. That's his fourth. 10 team fouls now by the Eagles, so the Bearcats will shoot 2 the rest of the way. That one on the offensive side, though, so flag will inbound from the side baseline over to Jaden Ray in the backcourt. Ray will bring it up against Malsby from the T of the UTEP logo, that minor axe over the right wing. Powers swings it down to Savion Flagg, working it on the right baseline. There it is, as he laid it up off the right side of the glass. 59-43, Bearcats up front, 5:51 to go. Miller time game clock. They'll bring it down here over to the left wing. Ball goes to Monroe as he scoots it over to Kita. Kita around to right. And we got another offensive foul. This one a charge taken by Dante Powers. And boy, this Bearcat defense has been superb here in this second game of the tournament. Eric Boone will check into the ball game. Dante Powers will check out for Sam Houston. As Ipe Lampley on the court for Sam Houston. Savion Flagg, Jaden Ray. No, actually Powers will remain in. Ray will bring it to the front court here. Malsby guarding him. Chest pass over to Powers on the left wing. Powers swings it down to Ipe. Ipe on the left side, going left baseline, flips it over. Here's Jaden Ray from downtown. Yes, good! Jaden Ray from the corner as he buried it at the bottom of the net. 62-43, Bearcats leading, 5:09 to go. And here's a blocking foul this time against Dante Powers. Eric Boone fell into him. And so that will put Boone at the line to shoot 2. Powers with the foul. First personal, Bearcats already over the limit here in this ball game. So 2 free throws coming up for Eric Boone for North Carolina Central. Boone only 1 point in this ball game. It came on a free throw earlier when he's 1 of 2. He's played in 20 minutes. The young man normally scores about 8 points a game. And on this season, a 73% free throw shooter. So he's looking for his second and third points of the night here. Free throw on the way, and this one is no good. 62-44, score remains here. Bearcats up front. As Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court on the near side. Rotates over to the corner to Lampley. Lampley thought about a 3, now he'll go over to Ipe. Ipe back up top, into the hands of Savion Flagg, back over to Jaden Ray. Ray at the top, rotates over the right wing, picks up his dribble, and he'll find Lampley. Lampley on the right wing, over to Ipe, down to 5 on the clock. Bearcats have got to look out for it. Jaden Ray puts it up, good off the right side of the glass. How about that for Jaden Ray? 64-44, Bearcats have extended it now by 20 points again. They've led by as many as 24. As the Eagles have it back on the left side. Working inside here is Harris. He'll flip this one all the way over his shoulder to the left wing. Monroe for 3, and that one rattles home. 64-47, 4:13 to go on the Miller time game clock. Dante Powers has it on the far side. He'll work it over to the left wing. To Lampley, over to Savion Flagg, now back over to Ray. Ray, chest pass up top to Powers. Powers trying to skate his way inside. He'll find Lampley. Lampley takes a long jumper from the left baseline. It's good. Marcus Lampley with a beautiful jumper. Bearcats extending the lead back, 66-47. Officially on the board. We're showing 63-47 on the stat sheet, but I believe it's 66-47. Here's a 3 from the right wing. That shot no good off the fingertips of Boone. Bearcats from left to right. It is Jaden Ray over to Savion Flagg. Thought about a 3. High screen, Ipe. Flagg. Long jumper from just inside the 3-point line straight away. That shot won't fall. Monroe with the board. 66-47 the score. Bearcats up front. 3:16 to go on the Miller time game clock. Jadarius Harris has it. Just under the UTEP logo near center court. 17 and ticking on the shot clock as he's running some clock here. Harris inside. Pass goes to Monroe. And a little bumping foul called down there as Harris was running inside. The foul called against the Bearcats. It's going to go against Savion Flagg, his third personal. Bearcats over the limit. 2 free throws coming up when we come back in 90 seconds. Bearcats leading those 66-47. 3:04 to go on the Miller time game clock. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas. For over 20 years, they do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at it, friends, from El Paso, Texas. Bearcats men's basketball leading the Eagles 66-47. 2 free throws coming up here for Jadarius Harris in just a few moments. As Sam Houston, a much better effort here than what they had against Bradley last night in that loss. They trailed by as many as 39 at one point in that game. Here in this ball game, they've led by as many as 24 against a North Carolina Central team that was very close in their ball game in the loss versus UTEP. They lost by 11 just last night. So again, 2 free throws coming up here as we come out of the timeout for Jadarius Harris. First one on the way, and it's no good, so he'll miss the first one. On the court for the Bearcats, it is Nicholas Powers down in the keys alongside Ipe and Lampley. And Javon Grant checking back in. He's standing out there at the top of the 3. Here's the next free throw. This one bounces off, no good. And finally, as it's fingertips over to Dante Powers. Jadarius Harris almost pulled it back down. Grant has it on the near side, now center court from left to right. Trying to fend off the pesky defense, and a reach-in foul called here against Eric Boone. Boone's not happy with the call, and you got to watch it. The officials will throw up the tee on that if you talk too much. 2 free throws coming up for Sam Houston. Again, leading 66-47. 2:51 to go on the Miller time game clock. Javon Grant has 2 free throws coming up here. As he'll take 1 dribble, spins it around, now 2 dribbles, bends his knees, right-handed free throw, no good, off the back of the iron. 1 more coming up here for Javon Grant. Still looking for his first points in this ball game. Officially showing only playing 2 minutes. I think he's played a little bit more than that. He'll bend his knees. Here's the next free throw. This one good. So he'll split the pair as Javion May checking back in. J. May back into the ball game as Damon Nicholas went over the bench, and he'll get a high five from head coach Jason Hooten's son. Jace is down there alongside assistant coach Bailey as well. 67-47. It's all Bearcats here by 20. 2:43 to go in the ball game. As the Eagles of North Carolina Central have it on the left side. Dante Powers out there guarding Harris. Harris to the top of the 3. Ipe on him. Chest pass goes over to Monroe. Monroe back over the left wing. Harris. He'll float it from the paint over to the right wing. Driving in is Boone. He'll drop this one from just inside the right elbow, and it's good. Clock ticking down. 2:20 to go on that Miller time game clock. Bearcats 67, Eagles 49. Sam Houston has made 4 of their last 5 shots and 4 of 5 from downtown as well. Kean Scroggins, who's not on the floor, has made 3 of his last 4. Javion May has it on the right side. As Lampley up top over to Javon Grant. Good ball movement here to Dante Powers. Down low to Ipe. He's got to shoot, though, with 4:03 on the clock. Ipe inside the paint. Flip it up. No good. That one didn't hit the rim, and it's a shot clock violation. But good effort by the Bearcats, though, as they held on to it, and almost everyone on the court on that possession touching the ball. Beautiful ball movement by Sam Houston. 1:47 to go. Bearcats up front, 67-49. Harris has it. Actually, it's Boone out there on the left wing. He'll fire this one to Maltsby. Maltsby from the left baseline. Drop off over to Boone on the left wing. Lampley with a hand in his face, trying to drive inside Boone. He'll take a jumper from just beyond the free throw line. That shot won't fall, and the Bearcats will run some more clock here on their defensive rebound. Javon Grant has it on the near side. Maltsby guarding him. Grant trying to backpedal his way in. He's still right here in front of the half-court line on the near side from left to right. Running the clock down. 12 on the shot clock, 1:09 remaining. Grant has it, taking a couple of deep breaths, down to 7. Now Ipe setting the high screen. Grant's got to put something up here, down to 2. He's got to shoot. 1. He'll throw this one into the air on a miracle shot. Hits the rim, and the rebound by Javion May. Boy, as the Eagles didn't box out on that one, and May never goes to sleep. He is always awake, and he was able to pull that one back down. Down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Javon Grant has it at the top. Maltby on him. Grant inside the paint. High flip up into the air. Shot won't fall, and here comes the Eagles. Boone has it. Over to the right wing into the hands of Monroe. Monroe will take a floater here. That shot won't fall, and Javon Grant on the court. He's got it. We have a whistle, though, and possession will go to Sam Houston. It's a foul called here on Samuel Keita, and so 2 free throws coming up for Sam Houston. With 27 seconds to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the ball game. So the Bearcats will get their second Division I win. They will get a neutral win here. And that is a good momentum heading into the Christmas break, where the Bearcats will host Lamar to open up WAC play on December the 30th. Javon Grant spins it around, right-handed free throw, rattles in and out, won't drop. He's frustrated with himself. Dante Powers will come all the way up front and give him a high five. Just got to believe in yourself, young man. Javon Grant's a good one. He's only a freshman. A lot of potential for this young man as he grows with this team. Second free throw is good. 68-49. The shot clock is off. Eagles have it on the left side. Make sure to stay with us post game. We'll talk to head coach Jason Newton as well. Harris, he'll flip this one up. Keita there, though, on the rebound as he slams it down. Bearcats in the backcourt. They'll have to advance it into the front court, and they can let this clock run out as Powers from left to right, and he will advance over to May, and May can just hold it here for the final 9 seconds. Sam Houston will get a victory here in this ball game, 68-51, after they were hot from the field, shooting 55% in the first half, but that second half wasn't in their favor, only shooting 40%, 11 of 27. As the Bearcats get the victory here in this one. We'll step aside, we'll take a break. We got post-game coming up from Ben Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Techspress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Techspress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Techspress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TechSpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Techspress Urgent Care, next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network present the Bearcat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Welcome back, friends. 68-51, Bearcats victorious. A much-needed win against a Division I opponent heading into the Christmas break. Now joined by the victorious head coach, Jason Newton. Coach, your team shot hot in that first half, 55%. The second half, though, cooling back down to 40%, over 45%, 46 actually from the field. Just kind of your overall thoughts on this ball game, Coach.
Well, it was definitely a game that we needed. We've obviously been struggling. Our schedule has been very tough, no excuses. And we just got to continue to improve and get better. And we had some really good stretches today. But I just think that the number one thing with our team is just making shots. And, JD, what a game he had today. And, after losing his brother yesterday, just to come back and play with that valiant effort that he did today. And there's nobody that deserved to make more shots today than he did.
Yeah, Jaden Ray had just a heck of a game, 13 points, 4 of 6, but also on the defense. He was taking some charges down there. He did a very good job, too, hauling in a few rebounds. But how about this for Jaden Ray? He saw ways to find guys tonight, Coach. Dished out 7 assists. That is huge.
Yeah, that's a big thing for us is just him, his quickness and speed. We've talked over and over again about we have to utilize our strengths, and that's one of our strengths is our speed and our quickness. And we got to get some shots to go in. And poor Lampley, I think he made one finally, but he's gonna get going at the right time. And man, if he gets going in conference, we're gonna have a chance to be pretty good.
Coach, Christmas break coming up, and then of course hosting Lamar to open up WAC conference play. Before we talk about that though, Christmas plans. What are you doing, Coach?
Well, we'll fly back in the morning. We leave here about 8:10. Get to the airport about 11 and drive back to Huntsville, and then Jason and I will head to Central Texas for a night, and then we'll drive back to Huntsville on Christmas Eve and spend Christmas Day at our home there in Huntsville. So, this is obviously the best time of the year, and it's awesome that a lot of our guys get to take a couple of days off to be with their families. And, those that aren't and those that can't, they obviously will be with us and our family because that's their family as well.
Well, Coach, we'll let you go. I know the guys are back in the locker room wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Appreciate all you do, and once again, congratulations on the win heading into the break.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. We appreciate you traveling with us. Thank you.
Once again, head coach Jason Hooten will step aside and take a break. We've got more postgame coming up whenever we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at Ticket Smarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on Ticket Smarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. Ticket Smarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. Ticket Smarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Welcome back, friends. Post-game, Rob Hipp live from the Don Haskins Center here in beautiful El Paso, Texas, as Sam Houston victorious in this one today, 68-51. As we said over and over, a much-needed win versus a Division I opponent, and a good win for Sam Houston as they head into the Christmas break before returning home and facing Lamar. They'll host the Cardinals to open up Western Athletic Conference play. That game on December the 30th. Of course, we'll have the call right here on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. Final numbers for the Bearcats in that first half, shooting 55%. They cooled off, though, in the second half down to 40%. So overall, Sam Houston shooting 47%, 22 of 47 from the field. You'll take that any night, though. Hooten wants them to be above 45. Not a bad night shooting. They've just got to make sure that they keep the momentum going in the second half going forward. Sam Houston was hot from downtown, 10 of 24, 41% from behind the arc, and also a much improved performance tonight from the charity stripe, shooting 14 of 20 at 70%. For the North Carolina Central Eagles, they had a very poor night shooting in the first half, only 28%. They came back in the second, though, shooting 46%. Overall, though, that took them down 17 shots made out of 45 attempted at 37%. They shot 6 of 20 from behind the arc at 30% and 11 of 24 from the free throw line. For the Bearcats, we talk about players. Savion Flagg with 22 points in this ball game. DeMarcus Lampley had 17, and also Jaden Ray finishing up with 19. And, of course, our prayers go out to Jaden Ray and his family and the loss there with him. And, again, we just pray for you, Jaden. We love that family and love this young man as well. Bearcats also with Dante Powers getting in the action with 8. Ipe had 8. Javion May had 5. Kean Scroggins had 7 going into this ball game. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong numbers here, and I apologize, friends, as they had that written down wrong here. Savion Flagg actually finishing with 17. Jaden Ray with 13. Kean Scroggins with 10. Still a good effort, though, by Jaden Ray with 13. Tristan Ipe finished with 7. Lampley with 5. Javion May with 3. Nicholas finished with 5. Powers had 3. Jaron Cook had 3. Javon Grant had 2. So the only player touching the ball tonight not getting any points was Kuba Kurwowski in this ball game. He only played limited minutes, but no points for Kuba, but he's still a force down there at 7'2". The North Carolina Central in this ball game, only two players in double digits. Randy Miller Jr. finished with 10, and Jadarius Harris finishing with 15. As always, friends, this game made possible in part by our good friends at HEB. No store does more than my HEB. Once again, your final here from El Paso as we close it out 68-51. Bearcats will improve and finally get a much-needed win against a Division I opponent. Bearcats now, they will finish, before we get started in conference play, overall at 5 wins and 8 losses, and North Carolina will fall to 6 wins and 9 losses. Friends, as always, appreciate you joining us. As this broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston of Van Wagner, the accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz. The coordinating producer is Desiree Chambers. And a special thanks to the Sam Houston Athletic Communications Office, Jason Barfield, Ben Reichard, and Cody Stark. And, of course, thanks to all of you for joining and listening in tonight. Studio operations by K-Sam. A special thank you to Luke Scott, our flagship engineer. Make sure to tune in for the next broadcast as Sam Houston, after the break, will host Lamar to get Western Athletic Conference play started on December the 30th. We'll have that call right here on the flagship and KSAM1017.com, the Bearcats Sports Radio Network, and also in the booth at KSAM1017.com. Big thank you as well to many good friends that we've met here over the past few days in El Paso. A special thank you to Mr. Robert Dunlop, who has been our gracious host. He is part of the Sun Bowl Association, actually the president-elect, and then also Bernie Olivas. He is the executive director, and many others who have been such tremendous friends here during this week. Friends, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good night, and God bless from El Paso, Texas.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Suddenlink Cable, Wisniewski Dodge, Texas Farm Bureau, Texpress Urgent Care, Ticket Smarter, and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located at 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. Time, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness this season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas. For over 20 years, they do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards. To name a few, they design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted Signs and Lights, their 45-foot in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearcat Sports Network.